Hi. Good afternoon. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lorna. How did we move? IR1 and IR2 visas. Family sponsorship. Lorna. We're good. I'm a little bit stressed, but we're good. As in good stress. I'm like, my son had a jiu-jitsu competition. We just got back. Watching your kids compete is the most stressful thing ever. Hi, Kyle. Make sure we're tapping that screen on TikTok and YouTube. I feel like I need a sunglasses or a hat on today. It's bright. 'Tis a bright day. Blongwater! Upgraded to level 2 membership? Dude, thank you so much. How are you? How are you? Hi, Stephen. Lorna, how are you, darling? Hi, Dylan. How is everybody? Not IHOP. What did you think of that? I love IHOP. IHOP's the best. I feel like IHOP has the best pancakes. I'm on late today because I was out this morning. Oh, it's so nice out today. It's so nice and warm. Morning, Rebecca. Yeah, I like IHOP. IHOP's brilliant. Do I know someone called Ellie who moved? I don't think so. Birds are loud. There's a lot of us that have moved. Many of us. I'm really good, Dylan. Thank you. A little bit stressed. Good stress though. Doggies. Oh, Lorna. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. And we love IHOP. IHOP's the best. How's the weather? Beautiful. We moved 7 months ago, which is crazy. Des, thank you for the repost. If you haven't reposted, make sure we're tapping that screen. We need to try and get to 10k taps on YouTube, on TikTok. I've not been to IHOP in years. I love IHOP. You've never been live this late? No. I go live sometimes in the afternoons. It depends on what my day is, but we were out this morning. Hi, Lacey. Have we found a house yet? I feel like this is the house for us, but we're still in conversations with the owners. And we're still looking around and see what else there is as well. Because you can't be closed-minded just on the one. Why did we move? A higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather 90% of the year are pretty much the main reasons. I've heard, my mum said it's been raining literally since Christmas. There you go, see that. UK has rained every day since the 1st of January. Ginger, that's insane. Hi from Iowa. Hi. YouTube and TikTok, I have both lives on at the same time. I go live on both accounts. How hard is it to move? It's not easy. Charlotte Evans, we haven't really. Is it still cold in the UK as well? The weather's beautiful here right now. I think it's like 27 degrees Celsius, something like that. I don't know, it's 85 Fahrenheit roughly. How did you find the job market? My husband found a job very quickly. You look so faded. What does that mean? I work part-time as a content creator on TikTok and YouTube. I'm unable to clean my car. It's annoying because it's so dirty. That's one thing we have noticed being out here in Florida is we don't have to clean our car as much. The car stays clean. We are still weighing up between this house and other houses that we're looking at on the market. Good morning from Kansas. Oh, they mean that I'm high? What? No. Was the visa process difficult? We applied for the France visa? Do you mean fiance? Or do you literally mean for the French visa? How is life out there? Life is good. I'm a bit squinty because the sun is out. Oh, French visa? Oh, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. You're trying to move to North Florida? Any tips would be, hi Bongwater. Tips would be to find your visa. That is the way out here. Find a visa. International House of Pancakes. No, I did not know that. I just found that out today. You learn something new every day. Do I regret moving? Not in the slightest. We are from England. Hi from Orlando. Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing? Make sure we're tapping that screen. TikTok, I need to get to 10k taps. 10k taps within the first 10 minutes. Did you add? Well, you've taught it to me, so thank you. Is it good? Yes. Am I in Florida? Yes, I'm in Northeast Florida. Hi, Max. What is food in America that you wish you could have had in the UK? All of it. Am I going to change my accent? People don't just change their accents. It happens over time. It's not a choice anyway. Is it warm? Yes. Is there anything I miss apart from family, of course? Honestly, not really. Thank you for the heart, me. We've been here 7 months. I've not seen one spider. Beans on toast is good. Like you need to give that a try. People will say that about American food. Don't bash other countries' food until you try it. I love Florida too. Hi from Jacksonville, Barry. That's weird. That's where we are. We're in South Jacksonville. I've been here for 25 years from Bury, and my accent didn't change. I think it just depends. Do you have to tip at restaurants? No, no one has to do any tipping. But it is very much a culture out here. Sorry, let me just delete that random person. The most British, like, word to call someone. I feel like the internet makes America seem unsafe. Do you feel like that's the case? The internet does make it that way, yes. But life here is actually beautiful. Hi, Evelina. I know it's a gorgeous day today. I hope winter's over for us. It feels great outside in Winter Garden. Yay! I think Winter Garden's a little bit further to the south than us. So you have slightly warmer temperature than we are. Following you for some time and you're literally living my dream life. What visas are you guys on? Hi, Amber. We're on IR1, IR2 family sponsorship. Which is because I'm very lucky to have been born in Seattle, Washington. My dad's American, mum is English. I moved to England when I was 7 years old. Hi, Judy Jude. I've been here since 2009 and not lost my Yorkshire accent. Do I travel to Orlando much? A few times for competitions, not for anything else at the minute. Tony, thank you. I've been watching you since I heard you were moving. 51 days till we move. Oh, no way. That was so long ago. So long ago. Visas are your way in. That's what you have to do the research on. And there are so many. I had someone message me yesterday talking about an LB1 visa. Strong eyes, thank you. That's my life goal. And I was like, what's an LB1 visa? I don't know where any of these, there's a lot of visas. Mark, hi. I'm good, how are you? Did they hate your accent at school? When I was a kid in England, yes, I was bullied heavily because of my American accent. Which is really funny, actually, because my kids here in America were treated absolutely beautifully when they arrived. My kids are dual citizens now. Since I arrived in country, I still had to pay for them and their visas and their medical appointments and visas and green cards, but now they're considered dual citizens. Hannah Montana, you still fine. I'm not Hannah Montana. I look nothing like her. She looks banging. I need to get some Botox. What visa did I use? IR1, IR2 family sponsorship visas. My favourite place I've visited so far? The Springs, Florida Springs. You are posh. Adam, am I? Hello from Ohio. I'm from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Can I show, someone say, can I show you the dogs? They're over there somewhere. I'm not Lily Phillips Isla, thank you. That's nasty that you know someone like that. It's a bit gross. How much more expensive is it living in America than Britain? It depends where you live in America and where you lived in England. Here in Northeast Florida, it is more expensive overall, yes. But my income is higher. Hi Emma Dees, thank you for the heart me. Lola, thank you for the follow. Were you able to visit the US after your parents divorced? The last time I visited the US was January last year. And then before that, it was when I was 15. I haven't been back to the US since I was 15. I came back for the summer holidays. That was my last passport, was from when I was 15 years old. Have I been to the Devil's Den? No, I haven't, Todd, but it is on my list of things to do. Why Florida above all other states? Because Florida offered us the life that we wanted. In the villages. Do you live in the villages? I don't live in the villages. I live in South Jacksonville. Do you pick up American accent? I think in time it kind of merges. So I'll say some American words and maybe the pronunciations will change for a few different things, but I think I will still predominantly sound British. The cost to move was £14,500 to move UK to the US, family of 4, including 3 dogs. Without the dogs, that would have been £9,500. Hello. Hi. If you wanted to move to the US, what's the process? Visas. Visa. You need to research visas and find a visa that works for you. I've been to Ponte Vedra. I think I went once. I think visiting it within, like, I don't know, spent an hour or 2 there. What's one thing that you loved about the UK? The rolling green hills. Was it very stressful for your dogs to travel? Yes. How safe is it in the US? It depends where you live, just like anywhere in the world. No beanie again, I know. It's because it's like warm today. Have I seen any GUNs? None apart from what is in my house. Or if I've gone to a range. Truck or lorry? Truck. It's still aluminium because the British spell it aluminium, the Americans spell it aluminum. That's why it's said differently, because the spelling's different. Is that Tampa? No, we're in South Jacksonville. Is it common to holiday America for just 2 nights? Nope. Takes you a day to get here, pretty much. If this person sponsoring me lived in Tennessee, can I live in DC? Yes. That person sponsoring you has to be an immediate family member, parents, siblings, or children. I'm on this afternoon only because I wasn't able to come live this morning. That's why. Is my life better now? Yes. Can I go fishing in there? Yes. Have I tried Spud Bros? No, isn't that in England? Am I a US citizen? I am by birth, yes. Do I live in Orlando? No. About 2.5 hours north of Orlando. Disney's not our thing. We'll definitely go for a visit. How big is my garden? I don't know exactly. It goes from that fence over there to a fence over there. Have I tried fishing in Florida yet? No. Too many people at Disney. In case you're wondering, this is my YouTube right here and my TikTok is right here. So I go live on both accounts. If you are over on TikTok, if you can tap that screen, I'd love to get to 10K taps. And then if you can press the share button and click repost. If all 175 of you can repost the live, that'd be amazing. You would not want to swim in their bong water. It's disgusting in there. I swear. Yay with the repost! Reese, Meggie, Liv, thank you for reposting. I appreciate you 3. I'll be in Florida in the summer. Florida's the worst state. You must not live here.
You're learning.
Is it raining? No. I heard the advertised price isn't the final price until you're at the till. Correct. They have it. Each state has a different tax. So in England, you're very much used to what you see on the label is what you pay. In the US, it's different. Here, I think it's 7.5% sales tax, but it doesn't include all things. Was Florida my first choice? Yes. I am a part-time content creator and stay-at-home mum. My husband is a ex-British military bomb disposal. He now teaches for private companies out here. Does Florida have a lot of wildfires? I don't think so. It's very wet here. I need to take my partner over to the UK, but we work so much in the summer. In Florida is October. October in the UK, it'll be chilly. Do GUNs worry me? No. They are inanimate objects. A lot of Florida is reclaimed water. Florida is just wet. But it's not wet because it's still bright, beautiful sunshine. But it's the word that everyone hates, moist. What do I prefer out here? You're happy for me, thank you. What's the one best thing about Florida? There isn't one. For me, it's probably my everyday life. YouTube video is so bright. YouTube can see the whole of the palm tree and the blue skies as well. So much better picture on YouTube. Florida sounds like perfect summer, but 24/7. Oh no, it's not. We have 0-degree days. We have minus. We have cold. We still have winter. Have I seen any tokay geckos? I don't know what tokay geckos are, but I've seen plenty of the little, whatever they're called, the little mini lizards. Hi from Tampa. I'm moving over to YouTube quickly. I feel left out. Oh, Persephone. I went on holiday. What do you think about the weird prices, like 6/4? Huh? I don't mean. How safe are you from tropical storms? We are in northeast, so statistically we are. Anoles, thank you, Tendo. I knew there's a word for it. I couldn't figure it out. Melissa, hello. We are safer up here from them. Any tips for eyelash growth? Yes, serums. Shut up, you don't have winter. If you're British, you definitely don't have winter in Florida. We do, though. we do. The heating is on during the winter. It's 0, minus. You wake up in the morning and the lowest we had was -5°C, which was cold. Hi from North Georgia. I'm visiting family and friends in Florida next month. Have a good trip. Taz, thank you for sharing the live out. We've been in Florida for 7 months now. Isn't that insane? I know, Rebecca, I saw Monday, Tuesday is going to be cold again. Why? Why do we have cold weather? Florida does not have a real winter. It has a winter. It's not the same as other states and other countries, yes, but it still has a winter. Everyone would say to me, oh, there's no seasons. It's just hot all the time. No, it's not. It's not. You won 11,000 on the NBA yesterday. Oh, do you tell your wife or your girlfriend about it? Well, that's icky already. I know it's a joke question, but that's icky. Have I been to the Reunion Resort in Orlando? No. Anywhere out of the UK to step up for sure, says JJ. I don't know. The UK has its positives too. I saw a video from an American who moved to England, and she was talking about how she loves it there. So, how am I feeling today? I'm feeling very good today. I could never live in a place that doesn't have seasons. Depressing. Yeah, but Florida has them. And that's great. And you know what? Do you think I'm going to miss seasons too much like England? No. Do I miss English weather? No. If you're asked to leave the US, would you be disappointed? Well, I won't be asked to leave the US. But would I be disappointed? Of course, because life here is fabulous. Have I noticed how big college sports are? I've noticed how big all sports are, and I knew this from back in the UK. This is one thing that I was looking forward to, was how big sports are out here, especially in schools. Extracurricular sports is huge out here compared to the UK. My daughter did competitive gymnastics in the UK, and she does it out here. Out here is insane, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Have I fully settled? I think so. Life isn't fabulous for everyone in America, though, is it? No. Same in England. Same all around the world. Life is not 100% for everyone. Absolutely. You have to find where you are happiest. I love your energy. I want to move to Florida. What part are you in? We're in South Jacksonville. I need you guys to be Seminole fans. Am I ever coming back? I don't think so. Thank you for the welcome, Lion Man. People live vicariously through their kids here in a weird way. Yeah, but I don't blame them. Like, I'm living through my kids simply because I left in America when I was 7. So anything extra that they have on top of, like, with their middle school and high school, like, I wished I had that, and they get to have that. So I will be living through them, but not in a weird way. Do you hire a landscaper for your garden? No. A lot of people do out here, though. I absolutely hate the weather here. It's been raining every day. I've heard that. Are there many Brits where I am? I know of 2. How does the food compare to England? Food is better here. It tastes better, especially eating out. We just got back from IHOP. My son's treat today. My son will be attending middle school in the UK. I don't think we have middle schools. It's primary and secondary in the UK. Was it worth it? 1000%. English food is some BS. It's just fine. People say that IHOP's terrible. I love it. Cheap and cheerful. And delicious. We do have middle schools in the UK. Oh, interesting. I never knew that. There wasn't in my area. But hey. We've been here for 7 months. I cut the grass every 5 days in the summer. Bong water, I know. As soon as the summer starts, as soon as this weather starts picking up, you gotta go cut the grass a lot. IHOP is good, thank you. How is freedom of speech compared to where you were born? No different. Freedom of speech feels exactly the same here as it did in the UK. That would just affect a particular percentage of people, not everybody. The same way that we Brits take everything with a pinch of salt about American news, we do the same about, you need to do the same about the other, hang on, my internet's being weird. Ready to connect with, my internet is so rubbish. Sorry guys. For some reason, one of my phones is connected to the Wi-Fi, one of my phones is not connected to the Wi-Fi. There isn't a middle school in the UK, it's primary or secondary. I think there must be some somewhere. English breakfast, nah. Oh, Taco Bell, love Taco Bell. Do I have a king? Do you mean a husband? Yes. Good friend lives in Twickenham for 35 years, says she never wants to come back. I would say that every single person I've ever spoken to about who has moved from the UK to the US, and I'm talking dozens, definitely dozens of people now, and so I was reading something, no one wants to come back. Everyone says life here is better. So I don't know what that is. Stray Kids for Life. Hi Mason. I think she may be changing her mind lately. Who? Oh, her friend. Your friend. It's a beautiful day. Janet, isn't it? Isn't it a gorgeous day today? It's lovely. Well, I learned something today, that there's some middle schools in England. Definitely not the norm though. Like when someone says to me, there's plenty, or someone had a go at me on one of my videos, like there's plenty of detached houses. Somewhere I live, all the houses are detached. And I was like, okay. If you still do the numbers, it's still like one of the least normal type of homes is a detached house in England. Whereas here in America, it's predominantly detached. Everyone has more land here because there's more land, there's more space. La 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 la. Is it better than the UK? In my opinion, yes. I'd love to move over, I don't know how to go about it. Visas. You need to research visas that bring you from the US, from the UK to the US. Hey Lisa, how are you? What's the time right now? It is 1:15 p.m. How's my day? My day's really good, Mason. Thank you. How's your day? You have 35 acres? That's amazing. Do you mean single family homes? Is that what you guys call them? Detached, which means they're not attached to any other houses. In England, we call them detached homes. And in England, we have semi-detached. And then you have your version of, America's version of townhouses. They're just like, I don't know what we call them. They're fully attached. I don't know what the name of them is. British people. What do you call, like terraced, sorry. Terraced housing, there you go, got it. Good morning. Terraced housing, which means they're all connected. Your townhomes, which are all together connected, that's our terraced houses. What's a semi-detached house comparable to here? They don't, maybe the duplex. Janet, is a duplex just two houses attached and then separate on the sides? That would be what we would call a semi-detached house. Are you allowed to vote on your visa? Yes. We're in Florida. Hi, you're moving in 3 days? How exciting, Callum. We're in South Jacksonville. I am in Florida, ma'am. Are you in Florida, ma'am? You don't know about being American, huh? Why did I move? Higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather, 90% of the year. Hi, Riri. Am I AI? No. Is there a food difference? Yes. Did Jay acquire insurance through his company? Jojo, not until April. So from Googling, mid-March, his company should send out an email giving everyone the information of what policies are on offer for you to be able to read them, look at them, and apply for them. I think that's how things work out here. For it then to start on April 1st. How much more expensive is it? Is it a lot or around the same? My family's thinking of moving. It's more expensive to live here, but income is higher and taxes are lower. How does it compare to the UK weather? It doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to the UK weather. It's the middle of February and it is 27 degrees Celsius. I wish I had met you when you were in England, Emily. I think you're a lovely woman. Lorna, I think you're lovely too. Have I been to Jupiter, Florida? No. Hello, Christian Salisbury. Why do you choose America of all the places to live? Higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather 90% of the year. Just came back from Houston, Texas. The UK is so sad. That's definitely holiday blues. Is it less dangerous or similar? Well, the exact overall crime rating from where I used to live to where I live now is significantly lower. I think overall crime in America, overall is higher. I'm pretty sure. But it all depends on where you live. A lot of that crime, statistically, I would like to know what percentage of crime actually takes part in cities compared to suburban life. That would be a really interesting statistic to know, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be drastically different. Was it worth it? 1,000%. We don't have hurricanes here, only positive the UK has over Florida. Stephen, hurricanes only affect certain parts of Florida as well. And the last one to make landfall was a category 3, which is actually similar to like one of our big storms in the UK wind-wise. And that hit in 1964 where we live. So we live in one of the lower risk areas in Florida. Is the fishing good? I don't fish, but quite a few people do. My kids' school's fantastic. I want to move to Florida. When is England going to win the World Cup? I don't follow football, I'm afraid. Positive vibes, ma'am. Have a blessed afternoon from Cocoa Beach. Thank you. Was it worth the money? Absolutely. It is 1:15 p.m. This accent is a British accent. Where in Florida do we live? We're in South Jacksonville. Do my kids have a hard time adjusting? No, they adjusted incredibly. You gotten too hot, boo-boo. Go inside and get a drink. My tiny teacup Jessie, she's like, go get a drink. You can't have my Coke. Are you British or Aussie? British. Are there any downsides to moving? Moving is very stressful. We've moved a lot. We are ex-British military, so we've moved around a lot, including moving to Germany and back. This was different because we sold 90% of our belongings and we started all over again, which is pretty stressful. The coldest weather we've had so far is -5. Jessie, Jess, come here, come here, come here. The internet want to see you, little lady. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Why are you being so funny? Come here. Oh, this is Jessie. She's our teacup. She's all warm and hot and bothered. You need to go inside and have a drinky. How old are you? You look pretty. I'm 36 years old. Have I seen lots of snakes in my yard? I've seen 2 snakes. This is Jessie. She's breathtaking. This is Jesper. I need to go and take her inside. She's a bit hot. I'm going to go take her inside my air-conditioned house. Let her cool down. Give me 1 sec. Oh, you go inside, baby girl. Go and have a drinky booze. You're a bit warm. Joey, in. What? Hi Maggie, how are you? Shady, how you doing? Was it difficult moving with the dog? Yes. Hi, good afternoon, Brandon. You should start cuddling with your dog. She's too hot. She needs to go inside and cool down. Oh, Kristen, I'm sorry to hear that. You sound like Game of Thrones. What? You just scared the hell out of me. I was on the For You page and all I heard was Jessie. That's my little chihuahua. My little Chi-Chi. That was to freak you out there if you literally scroll and you hear someone saying your name. America's the best. I'm glad you came. I hope you understand what we do here. The real ones. What do you mean what we do here? What do Americans do here? Congratulations. How many months am I now? I'm 0. I have no baby inside my tummy. I'm sorry. Those days are done. I want to move to the US after my GCSEs. Is it worth it? In my opinion, absolutely. Jojo, yes, we are going to feed the tarpons. What size is that drink? I don't know. This is just, I didn't ask for a particular size. This was a takeaway because obviously refills are free. Refills are free in America. And you can just be like, oh, can I get another Coke Zero to take away, please? And they give you a takeaway cup. Thank you. Are we Jaguar fans? Absolutely. Can I do an American accent? No, it's embarrassing. How much was my house? My house is a rental. To buy this house is £400,000. What I miss most about the UK, apart from family, really, really nothing. I know it sounds bad. Are there crocodiles in that river? I don't think any have been seen. My neighbours haven't seen any. But you never know. They could be anywhere. I am British, but I don't say in it. It looks like a 2-litre. You thought I was pregnant? I don't know how you would have thought I was pregnant. I have no bump. Have I adapted to an accent? No. Did I cook those sausages? We have cooked some of those sausages and they taste like British sausages, I'm not gonna lie. But it's really funny having American sausages first, being really intensely seasoned, and then we had British sausages and they tasted of British sausages, but they were rather dull, I'm not gonna lie. Does the crime and all the SHOOTINGS in America not bother you? I look at my local area and I look at where I live, and I picked a very good area. Crystal Cove Marina rents pontoons pretty cheap. The weather is getting nice for it. Thank you. I want to do that. The electric edition. Crystal Cove Marina. How far is that from Jacksonville? Have I decided on a house? No. We have until, I'm currently moving our house deposit around so that it's ready and it's accessible. We are in the process of being pre-approved for a mortgage as well, so that when we are ready, the next door's dogs, so that when we're ready to go, we can go. Hi, Judy. I just saw someone at you. Start yachting. No, I don't think so. I can't afford to go on a yacht. I can afford to rent a pontoon. There a reason you chose Florida specifically? Leo, yes, because we wanted Florida. Because we wanted this life. Ugh, is that little black bug? Is that what they called out here? Do you see the Hoboken guy's dog? Oh, Stephen! They got a puppy, didn't they? Cute as pie. Do you have an American accent? No. I couldn't cope with the lizards. You couldn't cope with the lizards? Are so... The big lizards, that's South Florida. They're not up here. We have little tiny lizards that live all in like the cracks of the brickwork. There you go, got there in the end. There's so many bugs in Florida, it's too humid. Hey, it's great. I think Americans forget how amazing it is that you have air conditioning in your homes. Hi, Judy. We don't have air conditioning in our homes. We have it in England. That doesn't exist. So for us, the humidity in Florida, it doesn't bother us because we can just walk into our house and it's cool. There's not really tornadoes that happen in Florida. I think you mean hurricanes. 4 months a year is tough with the heat. I don't know. We came here in July. We came here at the beginning of July and it cooled down December. And we loved it. Why did I move to Florida? Higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather 90% of the year. Megan, those aren't reasons to not move to an entire country that has what, 360 plus million people. Things aren't happening to everyone all the time everywhere. Your content's so underrated. I always stand behind creators who put their heart into what they do. You're doing great. You deserve every bit of success coming your way. GT Gaming. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Tropical storm season is mostly September. Yes. Ew, I don't like Richmond sausages. I'm not a fan of Richmond sausages. Louisa! A lot of people don't realise how blessed they are to live in the US. I think it's the same from anywhere, to be honest. I think kids don't realise how good they have it in America. Definitely. Corey, thank you for the repost. The activities, the sports out here for kids is wild. Like, incredible. Hey, duck! Corey, thank you for the repost. Am I in Clearwater, Florida? No. I'm in South Jacksonville. You've created an incredible life. I love following along. Thank you, Life in Claire's Eyes. Have I been to Raising Cane's? Yes. A bit overrated, I think. Am I on 2 different lives? Yes, Wendy. I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok at the same time. How much was it to move? £14,500 to move from the UK to the US. It would have been £9,500 if the dogs were not included. Raising Cane's is mid, Lauren. It is. Britain's so much better. Come on, Britain. All the ducks. We all need to be happy wherever we live. Some people won't be happy where I live. Some people won't be happy where I lived in England. We are renting currently. We are buying this summer. I don't know how much it costs to attend hospital. That's not something that I've experienced. I know that our health insurance is astronomically high currently until April. My husband is a bomb disposal, ex-British military bomb disposal dude. He now teaches in a... Hi, John. Good afternoon. It teaches in a private sector now. The houses aren't cheaper. They're roughly the same price, but you get way more. Much more for your money. Have you left Florida yet since you moved? Yes. We've been to Georgia, we've been to Tennessee, we've been to South Carolina, North Carolina. My healthcare currently, $1,700 a month. $1,700 a month. Last year, it was $570 a month. And then my husband started a new job, which does not have benefits. But benefits are kicking in as of April. Can I vote? Yes. How did you move? Are you an immigrant illegal? Nope. Illegal means you've come into the country without permission, or you've overstayed a visa that you were previously given. Our visas are intact. My husband has a 10-year green card, as do my 2 children. I stay at home mum, yes, but I also work part-time on TikTok and YouTube on social media. That is my work for now. That's my income. If I choose to do another job, it would have to work around my husband's job because he works away. So I've been looking into going back into a Montessori classroom, but I haven't decided yet. Could I do a day in the life? What was my job? I wasn't in the military. My husband was. My husband's bomb disposal. Do you think teaching is an underrated or underpaid job? Underpaid, always, no matter where you are in the world. Chris. How much would you need to move there? It depends on your circumstances. Most people would move here with a visa for a job. Therefore, you already have an income coming in. Is it more fun in Florida? There's more things to do, yes. Because the weather is great 90% of the year. In England, you're like, hang on a minute. Can we go to the park today? Can we go to the zoo? Can we go to the beach? No. And then when you go to the beach, right, you've got that one great weather day, one great weekend, and then everyone's there. The entire world is at the beach at the same time as you in England, whereas in Florida, it's pretty much empty. Do you do any updates on the kids' visas now that they are considered citizens? Do you have any updates the kids, their kids. My kids are considered dual citizens now. I can apply for their visas, their passports. No. Not yet, babes. No. Babe. 30 minutes at 2 o'clock. Why is it 1700? Is that for the both of you? Why is it 1700? It's for 4 of us. Me, my husband, and my 2 kids. My husband's income is higher to warrant the extra cost in healthcare benefits because he doesn't have any benefits with his job. So his kind of job contract work tends to pay higher because it does not offer benefits. So that's why our health insurance is higher. But his job is now going to be offering benefits, which is fantastic. So I will let you know in end of March, April, how much it comes down to, how much my health insurance comes down by, because I'm very fascinated. Per person, I don't know. It's 14,500 for 4 of us to move and 3 dogs. My daughter she's already a competitive gymnast. She tried cheer, she doesn't like cheer. We're putting everything into her gymnastics. Pff, Chris. What's the food quality better in the UK or the US? That's a very open to debate question. It depends on what you're eating. You can eat very well out here, very healthy, very minimally touched food easily, just like you can in the UK. But there's also a lot of ultra processed stuff out here. Health insurance last year was really reasonable. All my dogs are now inside because they got too warm. What hours is the school day? The school day is, I drop my kids at 8:10 in the morning and then I pick them up at 2:42. Strangely specific. I don't know why. I think I'd miss Lurpak. Do you think? Well, to be fair, the butter is a bit different out here, but then I've not tried all the butters. I've not tried all of the different brands because out here choice is enormous compared to the UK. Nice background. It must be warm. It is warm. Am I far from Disney? About 2.5 hours. Early. Yeah, well, they start half an hour earlier and finish half an hour earlier than they did in the UK. And then middle school start a bit later and finish a bit later, and then high school start later and finish later again. I don't really eat much bread, but I buy my bread from Aldi, and that's the best bread that I've tried so far out here. Do I miss anything from the UK? No. Apart from family, obviously. That's the obvious one. I don't need to say that all the time. Of course. Is the milk fresh there, or is it mostly UHT? No? All fresh in the fridge? That's a random question. I didn't know people thought that. An EOD suit is 30,000. I would imagine it's probably more than that, Chris, in reality. Oh, I never considered that the butter would taste different from the UK to the US. Everything does, Nocturnal. What about the UK culture and buildings, etc.? What about them? There's a woman from Louisiana, her girls go to school at like 7 a.m. That might be because they go on the school bus. They might live half an hour from their school, and then they have to go on a school bus, which picks them up very early. Duckies. Country crock, that's what we have in our fridge. That is the best butter we've had so far, country crock. Are there alligator or crocodiles behind you? No. Bomb water! Did I miss your question? Thank you for the $5 super chat, dude. What do you think is the garbage disposal? What do I think it is, or what do I think of it? The garbage disposal is fantastic. No more food waste, apart from specific things. Have I thought of living in Virginia or Washington, D.C.? No. Too cold. How do my kids adjust? I want to do it when I'm older, but I don't know if it's worth moving before kids. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've not had kids out here. I had my kids over in Germany. We moved here 7 months ago. How much are you paying for rent? $3,300. What do you prefer, the UK or Florida? Florida! Has shopping become more expensive after moving? I don't know. I still buy things secondhand a lot, like I always used to. I'll try Kerrygold next time. My country crock butter is like this big. Do my kids speak German? No. Yeah, baby. Am I rich? It depends what you would consider rich, Will. I don't know what rich is. We don't own a home. Yet. In my eyes, someone who is considered rich is someone who, A, doesn't have to look at their bank account, number one. B, they have enough disposable income to, without thinking, go and buy a car, book a $10,000 holiday. I say that we do well. How much is it? How roughly to move? How much is it a month? I don't understand the question. Our monthly expenses right now are about $7,000 a month. Is our expenses. That's our rent, bills, all our bills, our rent, car insurance, health insurance, food, groceries, said that already, fuel for the car, all that kind of stuff. Do you think your quality of life has improved in America? Yes, absolutely I do, Is. Paige, I'm rich in happiness, I'm rich in family, I'm rich in a lot. 7K a month is insane. 3,300 is just for rent, and $1,700 a month is health insurance, which is going to drop. So that might come down to 6,000. Right now it's 7, which is wild. Vinny, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Maybe you need to scroll on. You're giving me many reasons to confirm me moving, this or Australia. Do you have any more road trips planned? Yes, we're going to go down to the Keys at some point. Kindness is free though, Vinny. Did you know that? How did the leasing process go for you? Normally they care about credit score, wondering if they did. No. So we had no credit score. So in lieu of a credit score, we had to prove that we were able to pay for the whole lease for an entire year. So they wanted a whole year's worth of lease in the bank account, which we had because the government also expected us to have 3 years worth of savings to prove that we could support ourselves out here for the first 3 years. And they also wanted a double security deposit. You look so much happier in Florida than the UK. To me, that's better than being rich. Is it Saturday or Sunday? It's Saturday! I don't know where Century Oak is. Health insurance is very high at the minute, yes, but it is going to be coming down in April. My husband has not had health insurance with his job, and he will be having health insurance now. They're bringing it in. I love your content that you make. You're smashing life. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're very happy in life, therefore you're rich in my eyes. Thank you, Rose. What advice would you give a family considering to move to Florida but nervous of the change? Go for it. You live once. You live once. If you have the ability to do something like my husband had the option to move to Germany for 3 years with the military, and we were like, you know what? That sounds terrifying, but like, when else can we live in another country with ease? We're just moved there. So we did it. I feel equally as safe as I did in the UK compared to now. The only thing different is that I can carry mace and pepper spray. So if something was to happen, I can defend myself, which is something I could not do in the UK. Hi. Everyone always asks what the time is. 1:40. We're 5 hours behind the UK. Do you still count money as much as you would in pounds? No, I don't. I'm all dollars now. It's all dollars. You would have picked Germany? No. Germany was good though, I'm not going to lie. Germany has means tested childcare, so you pay very, very low cost for childcare because in Germany they want you to be working. So they want to offer you means tested based on your income childcare so that you can be in the workplace. And it works really, that's a really good thing about Germany. And it's very clean. Cost you the switch, £14,500. You can't have pepper spray. Oh my gosh, how do you protect yourself in the UK? You don't. You cannot carry anything that's considered a weapon in the UK. In England, I can carry a taser out here. I mean, I can carry a GUN, but I'm not comfortable to do that. But I can carry a taser, which is crazy. Taser. What's a pound to a dollar? It's about $1.35 per pound. Can you post house hunting videos and shopping vlogs? I do. I post those. I do. Are summer holidays similar to the UK? No. School holidays are very different out here. There's no half terms and there's a lot longer in the summer. Am I in Hawaii? No, I wish. I mean, it looks like Hawaii. Well, it doesn't really actually look like Hawaii. If that was blue, if that water was blue. The weather's beautiful. Any health concerns with American food? No, you just eat sensibly. I wish there was less dyes in my food, yes, but that's going to be changed as of at the end of 2026. They're removing a bunch of dyes from our food. What's living cost like? Someone who wanted to move there from London, is it better? London is very expensive, so you're probably used to paying quite high prices. I imagine it's very similar. Just like London, your income is higher and your cost of living is higher. Out here in Florida, your income is higher and your cost of living is higher. Any trips planned to the UK? No. Do I live on a lake? No. The lake's over there. There's this retention pond, not retention, sorry, there's this canal, bay, I don't know, and then it links to the next one, and then it's the water. There's no half terms, no. What are the snacks like? Great. What do I think about GUNs? I don't really think about anything. I don't think of them of any. I don't think anything of them. I'm not in St. John's County, but I like St. John's County. 369 is in the house. You're so lucky. How does it feel to live my dream? Pretty beautiful. This has been my dream for 5 years. Hey, 369. Do people point out your accent very often? 50-50. We were in IHOP today. We have our favorite server, and she was like, "Don't you love it when those guys talk?" I love listening to them talking. I can't do an accent. I'm really bad at it. Or you can decorate your house for spring and Easter. I don't know if I never did that in the UK, so that's might not be something that I do yet. We're in South Jacksonville. South Jacksonville. I mean, I make more than 7K a month. I'm definitely not even close to rich. That probably, I think a lot of people don't realize as well out here in America is people don't own, not many people own their cars outright. No, I don't live in Orlando. A lot of people lease their cars. So they have car bills every month that are like, I don't know, in excess of $500 a month. I know we met somebody who had their car bill was $850 every month. And I was like, what? It's crazy. Crazy. Do I like mushy peas? No. Hubs and I plan to move to the West Coast in Florida, hopefully next year. Oh, Gabby, exciting. Do they have April Fools in England? Yes. I think my dad's birthday is April Fool's Day. What about driving licenses? In Florida, you have 30 days to go and get your American driving license. Sorry, your Floridian driving license. How long did the full move take? Was it easy? Nope, wasn't easy. It took 4.5 years. A lot of people finance the cars, yes. Why did we move? Higher income, lower taxes, beautiful weather 90% of the year, overall better quality of life. I'm just scrolling through wishing you the best day of your life. I hit thumbs up and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Bassie. Hope you do too. Why do you live here and not the UK? Because the Florida offers me a better quality of life for me and future for my kids. Brian, do you pay $1,250 a month for your car? Stop it. That's insane. Do you not worry about the negatives of America? I worry to a degree, but if you spend your entire life worrying and being fearful, dude, we're on this planet for a very short period of time. A very short period of time. If I worried too much about what is happening in the world, because what's happening in the world is disgraceful. This world is absolutely disgusting in reality. I think if we looked at everything that's happening in the world, it's pretty awful. So what can you do is you can be a good person, you can love your family, and you live your life the best you can. £14,500 to move. Brian, 0% financing is pretty dope though. But yeah, $1,250 a month for a car is insane. Every place has negatives and positives, absolutely. Hi from Norfolk. People forget how huge America is. Yes, they do wonder. That is probably the one thing people forget the most. Y'all have been paying too much attention to the negative media. That stuff is only partially true. What's happening in the media is happening, but it's just happening to like less than 1% of people. What visa do you and your family on? IR1 and IR2. Healthcare is good, expensive for now. Can I vote? I can vote. Do I like having the right to own GUNs? That's not something that bothers me. My husband likes that. I like being able to have a taser and mace. I like having the right to do that. Ew, Brian, it's fully electric. What is it like though? My husband was like, I can't get a truck that doesn't make any noise. I am a content creator part-time. I make content on TikTok and YouTube. I did move to the US, Jamie. Most Americans are affected negatively by the US government. I don't know if I would agree with that statement. What are things you miss the most? Honestly, I really don't. Why did we move? Higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather. What were the bureaucracy paperwork things you had to do you found easiest and most challenging? None of it was easy. Every single piece of paperwork was extremely challenging. I would say the visa process was the worst. The initial process with the USCIS was the easier bit. That took 11 months to be processed. The second bit was the hardest. A lot of back and forth because I have a very awkward niche situation, which is I am an American-born citizen, moved to England age 7. I have no foothold in the US whatsoever, is trying to sponsor her British family to move to America, even though she doesn't live in America. It was a very awkward, like niche area to deal with. There wasn't a lot of help around there about it, but we figured it out. Do you think you'll give up content creating to go back to teaching? I don't think I'll ever give up content creating. That can always work around my life. If something opens up in a Montessori school, then maybe. My kids are considered dual citizens. Can I swim in that lake behind me? I would not want to. Brian, yeah. I bet it is fast. GUNs and giant burgers. Do I feel my accent has changed? I don't think so. I think, if anything, I'm going to be saying some American words. Oh, it's a duck. There's ducks everywhere. What's the biggest culture shock? Maybe the size of everything. Is this what you do all day? Anonymous 2021. This must be the first time you've seen my live. I go live once a day for no more than an hour. How long did it take to actually plan the move and find houses and stuff? 4 years, Olive. 4.5 years in total was how long it took for us to save up enough money was the primary thing. Saving like crazy, working and saving. We found this house. We were, to be fair, we were house hunting probably 1 year before we moved to try and figure out prices of things, all that kind of stuff. Wild animals in that lake, I bet. Yes. Bacon burgers. Is it genuinely better than the UK? In my opinion, yes. I was in Orlando in August and the food was so filling and artificial. Do you struggle with that? No, because you can eat around all of that. I think people forget that yes, America has some very ultra processed food and very food that's bad for you, too many additives, too many colorings and dyes, but you can also eat the complete opposite. It's your choice. No one's forcing you to eat that kind of food. Do my kids like baseball? No. I don't talk about other creators on here. At all. Never do. So if people ask questions about other creators, it won't be answered. Just so you know that I'm not ignoring you. Strong eyes! I don't know where that... user 482, I don't know what that is. I don't know where that house is. I've toured quite a few houses. Hi, Andrew. What's the biggest difference between the two? Many. Higher income, lower taxes, better weather. Those are the top ones. I'm thinking about moving to Florida. How is the fruit and veg quality? Fab. Have you seen? I've got some videos of showing the fruit and veg out here. People always are like, "Oh, food is so processed here," and I'm like, "Have you been to any other stores? Have you looked at the stores?" Yes, there's plenty of ultra processed food, but there's plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables. Do I have family in the UK? Yes. Do you go out of state much? Or just stay in Florida? I like to go out of state best I can, but obviously Florida is the size of England. It's actually bigger than England, so going out of state would take some time to organise and plan. You don't just pop to another state. It's not 2 yet, it's 10 to. You look beautiful with your dress. Believe I am still house hunting, but more virtually at the minute. I'm trying to see, just keep an eye on what there is out here. No. You look beautiful, but we're not coming on the live, baby. No, my country, we don't have fruit. What? Is it more expensive out there? Yes. Is mental health a lot better? I'm going to try and move after my education. In my opinion, I'm happier here, yes. We went to a farmer's market in Celebration. I've never seen vegetables like it. Absolutely huge. I've been to Florida a few times. It's huge. It's mental. I've done that one already. Made me laugh how the bag of cereal is like a dog food bag. Oh, Stephen, that I do find that funny. But they make everything in bulk, because I learned that in England we tend to go grocery shopping more often than Americans do. So Americans like to buy bulk stuff, so they don't have to go shopping as much. And Americans use their freezer more than we do back in the States as well. The house you're in and the location is nice. James, I completely agree. America is the Temu version of the UK. No, Seth. They're entirely different things. You cannot really compare the two. How much is it to fly to another state? I'm not sure. If someone in America can explain how much does it cost to fly to another state usually? I can't imagine it's too much. We're renting at the minute. We are planning to buy this year. Do you not love anything about the UK? Of course I do. People don't ask me. If people ask me what I love about the UK, I'll tell them. The rolling green hills. That's what I used to love about England. I know, Teresa. It's our priority is this house. Dandy chickens. Just remember, just like from the British people watching American news, Americans watching British news, just remember this works the same both ways. Corey, thank you. The whole ridiculous being arrested for tweets, that's crazy, but crazy stuff happens here in America, but it is the absolute minuscule of people that it happens to, if that makes sense. Do you think you're going to live in the US forever? I would hope so. Okay. Well, I can't see, baby. Is it a little tiny head? Is it just like a little round head sticking up? It could be a turtle, or it could be a snake. You'll tell if it's a snake because the way it moves compared to a turtle. No, not right now, baby girl. Couldn't see that. That little puzzle came across the screen, so I couldn't see. Do I miss free healthcare? No, because it wasn't free. Ebony, free at point of use, but you pay heavily in your taxes. A turtle head. Do people swim in there? Ooh. No. Okay, baby. I don't know. Well, just keep an eye on it and you tell us what it is. A painted turtle. What degrees is it right now? I think it's 27 degrees Celsius. Is Tampa good? I don't know. I looked at Riverview, which is a suburb in South Tampa. I looked there because my priority was A-rated schooling. Do you pay a lot of taxes in the US? Much less, Ebony. Significantly less in tax. Significantly. There's usually a body attached to that turtle. Are the jobs better paid in America? Yeah. For what we have looked at, yes, significantly better. I am a content creator part-time. That's what I do. But if I was to do my job like I did in the UK, I was a beautician. I ran a beauty business for 10 years. Pay would be considerably higher here. If I was a Montessori nanny, pay would be roughly double out here. We're in South Jacksonville. Hey, Chase. People literally risk DEATH, death, to come to the US. I think people risk death every single day. Just getting up in the morning, stepping outside your house, stepping in your shower, stepping in your car. The risk of death is everywhere. Constant. How do I feel about tipping? I tip based on service and if I like the person. Is quality of life better? For us, yes. Morning, Zesty. Zesty's now on YouTube. Hi, Michelle. Just saw you come in.
It's just something.
Oh, it's not an animal. It's just something in the water. Oh, okay. I'm having sausage and chips and beans to my teeth. Love it.
I just don't know what it is.
Could be something just fallen from a tree, baby. What time is it right now? It is 1:56. Good morning. It's not morning, it's afternoon. Beautician, that's why your skin, hair, and brows. My brows are just my brows. I'm very lucky. I don't know why. They just are the way they are. I'm a beautician that does not take care of herself in the slightest. I do have a Floridian driving license, yes. Do you have family planning to come visit? We do. Can you swim in there behind you? I would not want to. Miami, question mark? I'm not in Miami, nope. I'm in South Jacksonville. You should check out Fernandina Beach. Yes, John, I want to. Historic downtown area. Annual shrimp festival every year. Best shark tooth hunting area. Thank you, John. It's on my list of places to go. Definitely. If you're new here, by the way, I haven't even said it once. How are you? Like, my name's Emily. It's nice to meet you. I tend to go live most days. I'm taking a day off every now and again. What city in the UK did you come from? We were in Essex, but that's my husband's ex-military. Jack, thank you for the follow. Hi from Wisconsin. Miss America, there she is. Trolling. Straight trolling, true life. That's hilarious, thank you. All beaches have public restrooms. I know, isn't it great? Jay should try some deep sea fishing. He does not like fish. We don't drink the tap water because the fridges have filters and they just push cold water out for you. Claire, we're still looking. What are you doing with the door? Stop messing about with the door, Mill. Leave it. We're still deciding on houses. This one is still winning overall. Zesty with the golden poop. Thank you for the gift. Was it hard moving to America? Yes. My husband hates fish in general. He's actually scared of fish. Hi, Emily. First time subscriber. I'm watching you from Phoenix. Hi. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed, it's a button somewhere. I don't know. TikTok is the button right at the top of the screen there. Florida tab is nasty. We drink bottled water. I drink filtered water from the fridge or bottled water. I've never actually tried it from the tap. My husband drinks it from the tap. We've lived here for 7 months. The birds are circling me. Hi from Maine. How is everybody saying?
I did not have it for ages since.
Stop worrying about your brother. We've had this discussion already.
I know, but it's been ages.
And
what did we had extra screen time?
Why is that? What did your brother do this morning?
I know, but he doesn't deserve extra game time.
What did you have when you came home from your competitions? I let you sit on the game on your screens.
Yeah, for my amount of time, an hour.
Stop arguing. Go inside.
I sat on there for a bit longer.
You're fine. What did you set a timer for?
An hour.
Yeah, you can have more than an hour.
Wait, so then I get to go back on?
You can have another half an hour.
Yay! I can have.
You can have your game time now too.
Hour and a half. Yeah, I get extra.
No, you're getting an hour.
He's had basically 2 hours.
So, apologies for the.
That's unfair. He gets like 2 hours.
He had an hour and a half, Millie. My children.
I'm getting an hour and a half.
My beautiful daughter goes to gymnastics competitions.
I should get an hour and a half.
And spent
He
yeah.
gets an hour and a half.
You had 3 hours this morning.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I watched basically for like 10
Is your name
minutes
Wi-Fi because I feel the connection? Oh, Corey, there's always drama between my kids. Always. They have an issue with
Right now.
I can't take her seriously sometimes. She cracks me up so much. She is, I think everyone would probably agree that girls genuinely think that they are mature and older and have attitude very quickly compared to boys. Long story short, my daughter does gymnastic competitions. My son gets screen time while we're at her competitions, and then he has less screen time in the afternoon when they get home. And then when she finishes her competition, she comes home and she has her screen time because she didn't have it, right? Because she's competing. My son had his first competition this morning for jiu-jitsu, and she is struggling to adapt with someone else having some limelight. She struggles with that. You might get an accent about 2 weeks. I can see it coming. Do I regret it? No. We're in South Jacksonville. I have 3 other siblings and we all shared one computer. Oh, wow. Tell you about healthcare? What would you like to know about healthcare? Am I from Tennessee because you are in the only 10 I see? YouTube has the fun, has really like icky people, but also really lovely, funny people. Parenting is the same everywhere. Oh, absolutely. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Parenting is, we all survive the best we can. You're milking your move to Florida. How would you consider my whole page being about our move milking it, Braden? How is that milking it? Hi, Coffee Talk. You could outsmart my daughter. I couldn't outsmart my daughter at 5 years old. I don't know why someone would think I'm milking my move. That's Hi, Coffee Talk. I've seen you since the beginning, my friend. I want to move to Jacksonville. Is it any good? It depends where you go in Jacksonville. We live in the south in the suburbs. What will you be doing as a job? Still beauty? No. I'm content creating for now, and if something pops up that works within what my family needs, then I might. Thanks, Lindsay. Hannah, thank you for the follow. I know, I don't understand it either. It's 2 o'clock. Good day, governor. What? I'm going to head off in a minute, so if you haven't already followed us, press the follow buttons. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Come and share the love. Still thinking about working at Costco. I did based on getting health benefits, but my husband is now getting health benefits with his job in April, so I don't need a job with health benefits because he'll have it, which is great. What do you do for day-to-day entertainment? Is there lots to do? There's lots to do. I'm looking forward to the weather picking up now because I can go sit by the pool for a bit. I can sunbathe. Now, just to remind everybody, I have worked since I was 16 years old. I've worked up into 39 weeks pregnant as a ran my own business of being a beautician. And then as soon as I was able to, I was working straight after having both babies again. I have worked always since 16 years old. So for me to have time to myself now is very, very surreal. It's a very strange experience. British food is so good. Do I miss any of it? I miss chocolate. British chocolate and British sausages are better. Have I been to an American college game? No, but I've been to an NFL game. Are you a dentist? My smile got brighter when I saw you. Keep them coming. Keep those corny dad jokes coming. What about taking photos of either side of on the... What about... Hi, Alison. What about taking photos on the side, either portraits or real estate photos? I was questioned by a realtor about doing some of that stuff. You find eggs weird in the fridge. Yeah, you get used to it though. It was the Jacksonville Jags and the Jets game that I went to where it poured with rain. Poured with rain. It's ridiculous. Do you feel the need to explain yourself to people who are here voluntarily? Oh, Mortimer. Yes. Welcome to social media. Ignore the haters. So many of us love following your family's experiences. Thank you, Wanderlust and Mortimer. Barneveld says fake face. What? My face isn't fake. LM, I can't believe it's been 7 months. Isn't that wild? Yeah, I know. I find it funny that people choose to watch me, but then also hate on me. I find that strange. Am I missing someone who's talking? Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, sorry, if I forget to answer questions, I really appreciate that you guys answer them for me, especially people that have been watching me for a while and know like our story and stuff like that. So thank you. If I ever miss your question, please don't be upset or angry at me. Sometimes I have over 200 people in here, so I don't see every question sometimes. I envy you, so brave to make such a big change. Thank you, Pauline. It was a huge change, and we had to have some whatever the word is. What's another word for brave? But like, if I had to have braveness, that doesn't sound right. What word would I use? I mean, I would say I need to have balls, but jealousy is an interesting form of flattery. Courage, thank you. We definitely had to have courage, thank you. Confidence, courage, to be adventurous. Do I miss the NHS? I do not miss NHS. We had the wait times in the NHS were crazy. Thank you, Patty. I will never understand why viewers are so mean to you when you're so kind. Thank you. I think the people that watch me regularly have a good idea of the kind of person that I am. I would hope to think. Hey, Andrew. Yes. Vitamin D effect. Vitamin D effect is real. Tenacious, Anne, I like that one. Tenacity, my mum would say. My mum would say to me that I am tenacious and I am, oh, what's the word she'd use? Oh, that's going to frustrate me. Someone who is very much able to, if I have something in my mind, I make it happen and then I make money from it. There's a word, not product, oh, that's going to irritate me. I'm going to have to ask her what she calls me. JB, thank you for the follow. I like your accent when you say vitamin. Do you have a band-aid? I just fell for you. Anonymous. No, there's a word for it. Determination, no, there's a particular word. Oh, it's really going to frustrate me. Oh well. I've experienced a tornado, no. How many push-ups can I do? Ooh, my upper body strength is like, I only work out the bottom half. Upper body, I'm weak. Thank you, Andrew and Belle. It's going to frustrate me, the word. Mama too, good afternoon. What country am I in? I am in America. I'm in Florida, to be exact. My kids don't watch YouTube, so they don't have any fave YouTubers. I love your lives, they brighten my day. Patty! Thank you so much. You guys, we almost got to 50k taps, guys. That's well good. Let's get to 50k taps before I head off, because I'm going to head off in a minute. Let's tap that screen to get to 50k. And if you haven't followed it if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please come and subscribe. Press that subscription button wherever that may be. I don't know. Hi from Washington, Jeremy. How far is Jacksonville from Orlando? About 2.5 hours. Why did you move to? That's not a rude question, Alicia. Why did I move to America? Higher income, lower taxes, beautiful weather 90% of the year, and better overall quality of life for me and my family. I don't know what's for dinner tonight, Jojo. That's a good question. To owner, thank you for the follow. Hi from Wales. It's raining. Sounds like England, doesn't look like England. Yes, chicken steak combo. Yeah, some of your names on YouTube crack me up. Entrepreneurial. That could have been the word. Hi, Jen. My wife is wondering how popular eyelash salons are there in Florida. My love, you can do anything out here and you will be successful. Any kind of beauty treatment is thoroughly well paid, and you have to go do lots more training out here though. Our qualifications for beauticians do not count out here whatsoever. My 10 years running my beauty business means nothing out here in Florida. I have to start from scratch. You are a ray of sunshine. Thank you. Hi, Louise. It rains all the time in Orlando, not much different from the UK. I would disagree heavily. The rain is very similar, but life is not similar. There's a similar amount of rain. I think it is very similar actually. I subbed. I dig your vibe. Thank you. No tornadoes. Have I been in a hurricane? No. Your kayak trip looks fun. Any more planned? Yes, Corey. Once the weather starts picking up, we're definitely going to go and do some more springs. You're missing out beautiful life in London. I'm glad that you love London. I lived there for a bit and it wasn't for me. It looks way nicer than the UK. We do live in Florida. Part of the reason we moved because that big old ball in the sky. I was wondering how challenging it would be, are the lashes specifically. Yes, you have to go retrain. You have to go to college. It's going to be about 6 months basically of training, about $6,000 to retrain. But you can earn much more money out here. It's insane. What people pay for lashes out here is ridiculous, like over $200. I swear my hairdresser paid $260 to have her lashes done. I swear. I'm excited to see your 1st of July. I'm excited for it too. We live in South Jacksonville, Jeff. Oh, you said it's better, but it rains all the time and hurricanes. It is better here though. The weather is better here 90% of the year. We got 50k. Thank you guys for the tapping. Any last minute questions before we head off for the day? By we, I mean me. I say we. It's a family TikTok page, but I do it all. But yeah, what are we now? Saturday. I'm going to go and chill out now with my kids for a bit. Yeah, there's not been any hurricanes. Last year there was no hurricanes that made landfall in Florida. The water chickens, no, they're here in the mornings. Oh no, there's some geese over there. Louisa, thank you. Thank you for the response. A typical Brit, I try and respond to as many questions as I possibly can. I love watching your content for some reason. Thank you. Have I been to Orlando yet? Yes. I've not done the parks though. I was in Orlando last weekend for a gymnastics competition. I love the cold. I would die in Florida. You forget Cole Palmer. You can go inside your house and there's air conditioning 24/7 in the house. You sleep beautifully because you have an air conditioned home to an exact temperature that you choose. You can choose the temperature of your house. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. We're on the IR1 and the IR2 family sponsorship visas. Justin, I'm just about to say goodbye to everybody. I look forward to your lives every day. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my live every day. I wouldn't be able to have a channel if it wasn't for those of you that watch. Those of you that tap the screen. Those of you that watch my videos all the way through. I appreciate all of you. I could never live without air conditioning. Oh, in Florida, no, I think I'd die. I'm gonna have a roast dinner tomorrow. Do I miss them? I never cooked them. Bad wife. Do not worry about mass SHOOTANGS. I don't live anywhere near a city. And they kind of stay out of suburban life most of the time. Do I miss the UK? Justin, thank you for your heart me. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Hello, darling. That's my favorite. Someone said darling to my husband. I was like, she was like, hey, darling, what can I get you? I was like, excuse me. Oh, Tracy, I know. The PO box costs money though. I need to figure out what PO box to get. I'll get like a small one. Tracy, one of my beautiful followers, has offered to send us a care package out here, which I think is so sweet. Healthcare is expensive, but it's going to go down in April, so I'm very excited for my husband's job. Do I recommend moving? If this is the kind of life you want, you have to be 100% in, because it's very stressful and terrifying, and all those things combined. Green Bay, Wisconsin Packers. Is that who you follow? Have a great rest of your day too, Bongwater. Thank you for going from level 1 to level 2 membership on YouTube. That's very kind of you. I will, Tracy, I'll try and remember, honestly. Just keep, if you ever see on my page that I've got a PO box, I'll put it on my, what's it called? Bio? My kids love school. Love it, love it, love it. Right, I'm gonna head off. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for following. All those things. And I will see you live tomorrow. I will go live in the morning tomorrow because my daughter's competition is not till the afternoon. So I will see you in the morning. Any last minute follows, any last minute subscriptions, go press the buttons. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye. I was just saying goodbye to TikTok. TikTok ends really fast. It ends like 2 seconds, whereas YouTube ends for like 5 seconds, I might. So YouTube, thank you again for you guys for following and subscribing, watching my videos all the way through. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will see YouTube